and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll start my 4-part series for which gels go best with melanin hair care. And so today I will be trying out Wetline Extreme, the clear one with the melanin hair care line. So that will include the cream and then the oil, and then I will use on top of that the Wetline Extreme gel. And this will be part of, again, like I said, a 4-part series. And I'm really excited about the 4-part series. The 4-part series, if you weren't here for my last video, if you didn't see my last video, go ahead and check that one out. The 4-part series will basically consist of 4 different gels for the next 4 weeks, starting with today, and to see which one pairs the best with melanin hair care. Today I will be trying Wetline Extreme. Next week I'm not quite sure yet, but next week, and then so on and so forth. If you guys have any gels that you want to see me try with this, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. And so today I just already started out with washed hair. I washed with DevaCurl No Poo, and then I conditioned with the Amica Deep Conditioner. And I'm starting out on freshly washed hair. It's still damp. It needs some water because I did do a little bit of things before I actually came in here to film this video. So I've been walking around with my hair section in four sections for a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet my hair back up. You guys never want to do wash and goes on dry hair. It kind of makes it for your hair to break. If every curly girl knows, you don't ever want to comb through your hair with dry hair because it just makes your hair break off. And we don't want to have any more breakage than we already get. So I'm going to start on section my hair in 4 sections with these little crocodile clips that I got from Amazon. And I'll just take each section and subsection it. Now I'm going to go ahead and just apply the melanin all over first, just to start it off. And I do have my Denman brush as well that I will be using for my wash and go. I use my Denman brush for about every one of my wash and goes only because it gives me the smoothest look. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over the section. Make sure that it's pretty evenly coated. And I'm going to go ahead, I will subsection and put a little bit more melanin. I'm going to put a little bit of oil, of the melanin oil in as well to the section, mainly focusing on my ends and working my way up with the oil. I don't want to put too much oil because I don't want my hair to be greasy. So then I'll go ahead and, starting from the bottom, of course, brushing my hair through to make sure that all the product is in my hair, because I want to make sure that I get a good even application with the melanin in my hair. And then I will subsection that section. I don't take too small of sections. I don't take too small of sections in the back. And I'll just go ahead and put the melanin in a little bit more. And I'll go ahead and grab some of the Wetline Extreme, not too much, to start with, and start from my roots and work my way down. And according to how I feel the product is spreading, I will add a little bit more. And of course, always make sure you have some on your ends. I have done it one time where I didn't make sure I had it on my ends, and my ends were, I guess I didn't put enough products, which is strange for me, and my ends were just really frizzy. So to avoid that, if you do realize you have kind of frizzy ends, that might be your problem, and just make sure that you're not just getting your roots, which a lot of naturals say is like, make sure you lay those roots down, which is true. Make sure you lay your roots down, but also make sure you have enough on the on your ends so that you have a smooth finish. Let me go ahead and take my ring off because it's just spinning everywhere while I'm trying to put this stuff in. Again, a little bit of melanin, not too much of melanin, because melanin, I realized with my twist out that I did, that I didn't film, and I have not forgotten I will film a twist out tutorial probably after the series. And of course a little bit of gel. I probably will film it after the series just to, of course, get a break from wash and goes. Now that I know I like twist outs, this will be fun. A fun journey for me, with at least with the melanin. I like the twist outs. But I'm gonna go ahead, of course, again, smooth my hair out with the Denman brush. It just makes it for a smoother application process. And the little frizzy parts, I just put a little bit more gel on it. And then look at that definition. See, I feel like this is gonna come out pretty, I feel like this is gonna come out really well from what I'm seeing so far. Again, a little bit of melanin. Like I said, I do not take some really small sections of my hair for this at all. I'm trying to do my wash and go like how I would normally do my routine. So that way I feel like it's not gonna be, if this doesn't work, it's not gonna be according to my method that I use. It will be just because the melanin didn't work with it, or so I'm gonna go ahead and smooth it through. And go ahead and make sure it's real smooth with my Denman brush. A lot of people say that using the Denman brush with the wash and go, that it makes your hair shrink up more. I don't know if I noticed a difference from my hair, extra shrinkage from the Denman brush and not using the Denman brush. I don't know if that's true. I don't know, maybe it's just not enough for me to notice. Maybe it is, but I don't know. But let me know down below. Comment down below if you notice more shrinkage using a Denman brush or a detangling tool or any type of brush when you're using your wash and go. Do you notice more shrinkage or not? Like, I'm curious to know, because I see that a lot. Maybe it's just me, or maybe I just don't notice it. But I'm gonna go ahead and do my other back section, and I'll come back with, I have the last front section, and I'll show you how I do the front section again, just so you see. But I'm not gonna sit here and let you bore you guys with the whole, you know, tutorial about my hair, my wash and go process. If you haven't seen my wash and go process, you want me to see me do it slowly and step by step, you can go ahead and watch my wash and go routine, and it's with the Wetline Extreme Gel and with the Aunt Jackie's. I will link it down below for you, and I'll be back when I get that for when I get to this last section up here. Alright guys, I'm on the top finally. I'm gonna spray my hair down. What I've realized though, as I'm going along, it works better for your hair to be really wet. Like, really wet. Like, the products seem to glide on better, which isn't a problem. I mean, we could wet our hair, but it just didn't help the fact that my hair was pretty much dry already. But it helps for your hair to be pretty wet. So if you are interested in trying this, I would suggest that your hair, I just think it goes on smoother. I would suggest that your hair be pretty wet when you're doing this. So I just put them melanin on the whole section, put the oil on the whole section. The only reason why I don't go in section by section with the oil is because I don't want my hair to be greasy. I don't mind weighed down a little bit, but I just don't want it to be greasy. So then I go section by section. Now if you watch my video from before on my wash and go routine, you know that I have the little treble section on both sides of the front of my hair. So I did the same routine that I'm about to show you guys again on this side of my hair. But I do have treble section. The whole front of my hair is completely different from the back of my hair, and it's just frizzier. so I have to do a little bit more to my hair in the front. I'm going to actually wet it more because I realized even with the front of my back of my hair I didn't have to wet it again, but in the front of my hair I find that it, like I said, it works well when I like drench my hair. But I put the melanin on again just to give that extra moisture. Don't put the oil again. I don't put the oil again because it just leaves my hair like I guess I might be using too much product with my residue I have on my hand. But get the wet line and then I put it on my hair like I would for the back that I showed you guys a little bit ago. Same little routine here. I feel a little bit of a dry spot that doesn't have gel on it over there. And any little dry spots that you feel when you're like combing through or whatever, just add a little bit of gel on it. That means that it's probably going to come out a little poofy if you don't. But in the front, I just finger coil the front just to help my curls in the front because I have frizzier hair in the front. Naturally, my hair is not damaged in any way. It just is like that. And for the longest time, like I think I said before, I really did think that my hair was damaged, so I kept cutting my hair until I realized that like my hair is growing out of my scalp like that. So it's not like it's like my new growth is different from the rest of my hair. My new growth is the exact same. Like it's just my hair in the front, I don't know why, it's just frizzy. And I want to say that it hasn't even always been like that. I was talking to, I don't remember who I was talking to, but I was talking to one of my friends or family members and was like, I don't remember my hair being this frizzy in the front until after I had my daughter. In the beginning, my hair was always been a looser texture in the front, but it wasn't frizzy. It was just looser. Alright guys, I'm on my last section. Finally, the final countdown. Alright guys, now this is the final, like this side will obviously be shorter because it's been there longer, but give it a second. But this is my wash and go. It looks pretty promising. I will say the white stuff of course is the melanin. But any little areas you can just look at right there, but it looks like a pretty defined wash and go. Looks pretty promising. Now what I do here is I do kind of flatten, just add a little bit of gel right there just to flatten it out, just a tinge right there, because I don't really like for my hair to fall right in my face. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty promising. I think that this is going to be a good wash and go. I will come back with the finished product after it dries. So I'll see you guys. Alright guys, we have the final look here. I'll go ahead and let you look at all that definition. Little to no frizz. It looks so good and it feels so moisturized. It feels so good. I would say all I did when I took it out of my pineapple this morning, it did take it for about all day yesterday to dry, but after I took it out my pineapple and just kind of, I put the Melanin Hair Care oil on my hands and just kind of scrunched it up just to get scratch the crunch out, and that's literally all I did, and that's it. It came out really good. It came out really soft, and I feel like this is a great pair if you have the Wetline Extreme. Now we will be doing 3 other gels still in this series to make it a 4-part series. So next week, next Friday, if you are interested to see another gel, how another gel pairs with this, with the melanin, I'll come back, come back next Friday, and I will have another video with another gel to see how it pairs. And if you have any suggestions of any gels that you would like to see, go ahead and leave it down in the comments just to give me some ideas of what you guys would like to see. And that's it for me today. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.